Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I want to talk about the move that went down tonight between Baltimore Ravens and Denver. They agreed to trade Joe Flacco from Baltimore to Denver. I mean, I believe what is it for a third, fourth round pick, whatever. Not a lot, Baltimore they didn't have to give a lot. This tells us that the future for sure of the Baltimore Ravens is Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson's still pretty limited when it comes to throwing, but I think he did get a little bit better as time went along this season. And I think he'll be ready eventually. I think he'll be a good quarterback, a franchise quarterback in the NFL. So this is just, and we all know this was going to happen. I even said it when they drafted him all the way last year back in May, where the hell the draft was, and I felt that the NFL draft that it was just a matter of time before Joe Flacco got traded, and I just knew that it was going to be his last year. I even made a video about it last year that they before in the summer I think I made it or somewhere around there that Baltimore Ravens should trade Joe Flacco. They decided to wait until the season. They actually had him start. Eventually took him out, put Lamar Miller in there, and he's their new franchise quarterback. Whatever, actually took him to the playoffs. So now, what are we going to see here? So now Lamar Miller is their new franchise quarterback over there. But now, what is going to happen with Denver and Joe Flacco? So obviously, last year, Case Keenum was the starting quarterback of the Denver Broncos. Case Keenum's like an Alex Smith. He's very good at with the accuracy, but he doesn't have the best arm. He can't make all the throws. So you bring in here a completely opposite guy, maybe not the most accurate guy, but a much better arm in Joe Flacco. And so now you have like the two different quarterbacks. You have a quarterback that's not going to turn the football over that much, but doesn't have the strongest arm, but it does seem to have good accuracy, or at least will do a good job taking care of the football. And Case Keenum, and then you have the quarterback with the most talented strength and arm, but seems to at times make a little bit more mistakes in Joe Flacco. So I believe Denver has brought in Joe Flacco to play. I think he's going to be their starting quarterback. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Case Keenum, but I do think the plan is here for Joe Flacco to be their starting quarterback. And I think they're just going to go with the philosophy of running the football, playing defense. They have a pretty good defense, with Bradley Chubb, Lamar Miller. I think they're just going to play defense and run the football. They have pretty good running backs, Lindsey and that other kid. I forgot what his name is. Greenway, whatever his name is. I think they're just going to go with the philosophy, like almost like Chicago. Vic Fangio's their new coach, the former Chicago defensive coordinator. So he's just going to want to play defense and run the football, and then at times have Joe Flacco throw the football. I'm not, can they maybe get a walk card in the playoffs? Maybe. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Who's in their division? Oh no, they got the Chargers in Kansas City. So yeah, they will not be making. They're not going to win the West. On the AFC West. But I think they have a chance to maybe do something, maybe win somewhere from 7 to 9 games. We'll see what happens. I don't know. He's 34 years old, 33. I don't know how long the plan is for John Elway to have him there. But we'll see. I think he is better than Case Keenum. He can make every throw. He has a bigger arm. Like I said, unfortunately, you're in a very tough division with the LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. So I still do not see you winning the division. But I think you did get better. I think if I had to choose between Case Keenum and Joe Flacco, I might go with Joe Flacco because he can make every throw, where Case Keenum's a little bit more limited when it comes to throwing. So I think you did get a little bit better with Joe Flacco. You're still not going to win the division, but I think you did get a little bit better. Now, the thing is here, you don't want to be in the middle, right? You either want to suck ass or you want to be on the top, right? What you probably did to yourself right now is get in the middle, a 7-9 season where you're not going to go to the playoffs and you're also not going to go to get a good draft pick. So that is the thing that I am kind of like wondering here. Okay, yeah, you did get better. I think you're better when you have Joe Flacco instead of Case Keenum. But with being in the division with LA Chargers and Kansas City Chiefs, you're still not there. You are still not there with Joe Flacco and that good defense, Vic Fangio. Those were good running backs. So right now you're looking at about an average 7-9 season, and you're going to miss the playoffs, and most likely, and you're also not going to get a good draft pick. So unless you're just trying to be relevant, that's where I'm not from a football standpoint of winning football games. Yes, I do think you got better with Joe Flacco compared to Case Keenum. But as far as really, really going for a championship, you did not get better because you're stuck now. You're stuck in being a mediocre team now. You either want to suck and get a first-round pick, a top 10, 5 first-round pick, or you want to be fantastic like Kansas City, like New England. Right now, they're going to be mediocre. And that's not where you want to be in this league, mediocre. You do not want to be mediocre in this league. So that's a little bit where I'm scratching my ass, and I'm really wondering, do they just want to be relevant? Because this is, to me, this is more like a relevant move. Like, we just want to stay relevant. You're not going to win a championship with Joe Flacco, especially with Patrick Mahomes and Phillip Rivers in that same division. And you're also not going to suck more ass than Tiger Woods to the point where you're going to get a 5 top 3 first-round pick. So if you just want to be relevant and mediocre, that's what you're looking at here. Simple as that. Is that what John Elway wants to do, at least for now, just be relevant? Then I guess you did just make yourself relevant to win at least 7 to 9 games for the next few years. That good defense, good running backs, big fans, good coaching, but you're not going to win a Super Bowl, and you're also not going to fucking suck ass where you're going to get a top 3, top 5 first-round pick in the future draft. So I'm looking at a team that just wants to be relevant, and you just made yourself relevant, but that's all you are, relevant. You don't suck, but you're also not fantastic. You're a mediocre team, and if that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be. That's all I have to say for tonight on the show. Until next time, I'm out like a light, out like a light. The show is finished. Oh, live stream coming up tonight. Portland versus Warriors at about 9 o'clock. So that will be the live stream. That will be the live stream tonight. Come and join me. Smell me later.